Today we're going to talk through some study skills, just some practical strategies to reduce stress and prepare a bit better for exams. Let's talk about the word stress. It can have a lot of negative connotations. However, an appropriate amount of pressure or stress can actually help us and can really help us build stamina. And a good example would be weights training. So you don't pick up the heaviest weight and just hold it up there for hours on end without any breaks. You build up slowly by doing little bits and bursts and having appropriate breaks. So the same with study. Pace yourself and build your stamina and use breaks that refresh you. So maybe breaks like walks, maybe talking with a friend or listening to music or maybe playing music or drawing or baking, whatever fills your tank. Then prioritizing is really important. Not every achievement standard or subject needs equal amount of time. So what I'd encourage you to do is list each achievement standard that you're going to be writing in the upcoming exams and place next to it a must, a should, or a could. So the musts are when you say to yourself, if I don't do a lot of work on this, I'm not even going to pass. This will just be a disaster if I don't do a lot of work on it. That's a must. A should is where you get the sense I really need to do some work on this, but if I don't do too much, I can probably still pass. And then the coulds are the ones where you say I could probably get away with the night before or maybe 2 nights before revision on this standard. And maybe it's because you find it easy, or maybe it's because you've most recently studied that topic and you don't need to do a lot of revision on that right now. So must, should, and could. If you're feeling overwhelmed, don't freak out. Just add on that little word yet. When you say, I don't know this, just I don't know this yet, and it can reframe it for you. If you're really feeling desperate, you think, I've forgotten everything, I don't even know what subjects I do, and you're feeling that sense of overwhelm, there's 3 quick strategies that can help bring those emotions down. The one is putting an ice pack on your head. This literally shifts the emotional atmosphere by a few degrees, and it's just enough maybe to get some perspective. Another one you can do is just lie on your bed and put a book on your tummy, breathe in and out in a way that makes the book rise and fall. I'm afraid you will not get any superior knowledge seeping in through your stomach, but what it does do is it calms you down and it helps you to breathe deeply. And then just remind yourself that learning is actually a journey and there are many ways forward. The mock exams are important, the exams are important, but they're not all important. And again, try add on that little yet onto I don't know this or I can't do this yet. A picture paints 1,000 words. So I really love mind mapping. I think it's a great way to put your knowledge down and try and make sense of it, and helps to recall it. But some people don't like that. Even if you don't like mind mapping, can I encourage you color and images? Those are really helpful. You might just use color to highlight key points in history, for example, or you might use images or diagrams in the sciences, for example, to help you understand. So wherever possible, use some color, use some images. And then for exams, pick the lowest hanging fruit. So when push comes to shove, you do what's easiest first. And that is, in your exam, do the easiest standard that you're doing in that exam, do that first. And then you can struggle on through the ones that you are actually finding hard. And if you can also just remember the ABCs of learning, ask for help, is that the A? Questions are your key to learning, and ask for help sooner than later, please. And then B is be open to new ways of studying. Maybe try mind mapping out. Maybe say, okay, I'll do a bit of highlighting and coloring. And also be open to new ways of thinking about yourself as a learner. There's been a lot of change this year. Maybe you've learned some stuff about yourself and what you need as a learner. And then the C is you can do something, even if you can't do everything. So just do what's in front of you, do what you can, and all the best for the coming exams.